uh, let's say, why it's Shabbat Shekalim, and actually, where there are in Adar, we actually read um, four portions of Torah, which are to do with sort of setting ourselves apart as a group, sort of atonement, and then which is to do with Shabbat Shekalim, to do with the red calf, to do with the red sort of um, uh, ceremonies that has to do um, with the end of something and beginning of something new. So Shabbat Shekalim is usually we read that, and there is the sort of um, a, a practice, I would say, that it's usually a Hasidic practice, but to come and to get shkalim from the Rav. It means it doesn't matter if you know a lot, or if you're wealthy, or you have a status, a social status within the community. The most hated state of humans is to be dependent on others. And then it doesn't matter how you perceive yourself, you have to actually get it from someone else. It means you're completely dependent in order to be counted, because shkalim is used to count. In order not to count directly you and you and you, I count you through one can say money, that a coin. A coin that in Hebrew it's called shekel, which means it measures you, but it's the same measurement for everyone. But it's a token. Now, what it suggested, I cannot be counted within that community of salvation in Adar that starts the month of Adar. There is such a difficulty that I need to get it from the source of the Rav, which represent basically the creator at that moment, which gives me, the creator through the Rav, gives to each one of us the ability to be counted within that community. So usually the people that will have difficulties in receiving it is those who, who, who think that they have. Okay, so it means it sort of puts it in a state that we, within the perception of the higher of ourself, we need to get a permission from the higher, or to get, let's say, the light, the token that will allow us to get in. So there's nothing that I have that can allow me to get in. So this is why, so when he began, which is this, it's what we call it's a ceremony within the synagogue, used to be at least, or which tries to to imitate or to repeat some sort of an attitude towards the tabernacle as well. And how, from what people can build a tabernacle, Mishkan. They can build it from that. This is what Torah is saying, from what God gave them. Turmati. From my donation, they can, which is a bad word for Truma, because it's from my elevation, if I translate it correctly, this donation, only from the elevation that Israel and all human consciousness will get from the Creator, they are able actually to constitute this structure that will allow them to be a vessel and a part of sacredness, meaning of life, of true life. it clear, the connection. So this is why in preparation to this month, meaning the last Shabbat before the beginning of the month of Adar, we will read that. And before Purim, meaning we will read Iskor, meaning the Amalek part. It means that this will allow us an entry into the process of actually perceiving all forces that will arise in us, in history, in human history, as the battle of humanity to create from themselves a place for the higher.